We are live. Look, y'all, I have a young lady here. She's always on the woman side of things, telling men all kind of crazy stuff about ourselves. But today, since she's, so brutally honest, she's going to also be telling us about how your girl's cheating like crazy, man. And I want you to understand the point she's trying to make, because I feel like she's just really throwing shade at women that have a man, or something like that. They be having their own little squabbles. But yeah, I want y'all to pay attention, because what I take from this is just don't date at all. There's no point if you're out here calling yourself trying to find this great woman. If you listen to what she's saying, which it makes sense, man, you're not going to never know if you have a good one. And if you think you have a good one, you probably don't. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to speak for him. Let her speak for herself. Let's get right into it. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Okay? I ain't playing.
I'm gonna put my men on some game, because I feel like this shit really needs to be said for real, for real. And today, we're gonna be talking about your girl's hoe friends. Now, ever since me and my second baby daddy broke up, that was like 4 years ago, I was the single friend for a really long time. And by single, I mean like I had my situationships, I was out here dating, but after 2 different families fall apart, you're really cautious and you move slow with everything, right? You keep a safe distance. So it wasn't like I was out here hoeing and fucking, but I was the single friend. Now, why am I bringing this up?
I don't understand that.
I'm going to tell you anyways.
But I don't understand that. What does she mean? Like, was she said she had her situationships, but she said that she wasn't HOE and 304, and yes, she was. She said she had situationships. Yeah, so if they molded into a situationship, that's not 304. What? I don't think men got that memo. I'm just saying.
I have a wide variety of friends, okay? I have friends who are cuffed in relationships. I have friends who are hoes, who are lesbians, who are submissive or traditional women, who are dominant or feminine.
Listen, man, listen. Let me tell you something. That's too wide variety of the same type of woman. A 304. She just said different flavors of the same woman. What are you talking about? She didn't say no. I got married women that ever. She ain't said nothing about no married women of 20 years, married women of 10 years with multiple kids. She's just talking about different flavors of the same 304. But I love hearing this point of view and their perspective. We really got to break this stuff down and listen to these women when they talk. Let's go.
Yes, and I can honestly tell you right now that all of my hoe friends' boyfriends have a problem with me. It's like they have it set in their head that I'm the hoe friend because I'm single. Like I'm just gonna magically get them to dole out pussy because I'm fucking doing it. Or like I've just got a roster of different ballers that I pass.
That's not what it is. It's not what it is. I'm gonna let her babble, but I'm gonna let her cook. But that's not what it is. When you're that single friend, you are the one they can use as the gateway, drug, basically. Like they can always go to you to be the place where it goes down, or use you as a crutch, or use you to get out of things, or blame things on you that she knows she did herself. So it's, you're too good of a cop-out. Ain't got nothing to do with what you're talking about. When you're that single friend, and you are single, and we all know that women, misery loves company. If you're single, you're going to try to make sure you got your girls out there with you, so you are causing problems to a certain extent. So I'm not going to act like you're not. But it sounded like some projected guilt, just maybe a little bit. But that's just me. I have no degree in nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just out here just talking off my observations. But without a degree, I worked all the way to the top levels of the White House and became a tier 3 network engineer, cybersecurity engineer. So, there's that. Let's go.
Pass out to my friends every time they get in a fight with their fucking boyfriend, when in reality, I'm always the friend advocating for, if you're going to cheat, just leave. Just leave, baby. Stay in this for poor people.
I like that.
Now, I know the reason that
I
a
like
lot of
that.
these dudes be tripping on me is because these hoes be using me as a whole scapegoat for their whole fucking tendencies. And I
There you
will
go.
tell you guys this shit right now. The biggest hoes I know are in long-term living relationships. They're married. They've been with the dude for 2-3 fucking years, and they just
Oh,
out here
junk.
hoeing.
Oh, junk. Hey, is she giving out some game or is she talking ish? What's up, man? Because I think she dropping some game. I was married, man. I'm telling you. She gonna drop some game on y'all, which I came to the conclusion of as well. When a chick, like, she says she forgives you cheating, she doesn't. She's gonna use that as her get out of jail free card. She's gonna try to. Now listen, she'll never like tell you this, but whenever she does cheat, she's gonna bring up whatever you did years ago. And listen, my thing about my ex was this. I said before we get married, anything that happened before this, cheating or whatever, we gotta let that go. You know what I'm saying? Gotta, shake or hug on it, whatever we did. And to me, word is bond. So that's what I said to her before we got married. As soon as she was cheating on me while she was on her hostcapade for 30 days, she was like, "Oh, you cheated on me." But I was like, "Oh yeah, I know you cheating, man. You got to dig in the bag." I ain't never cheated on that woman when I was married. Now, did I cheat when we were boyfriend and girlfriend? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. I was making over 100,000 a year. I'm looking like I look. She moved in with me, and I was doing whatever I wanted to do. I'm not gonna lie, and she can leave anytime. It is what it is. I went through that stage for a little while. Now, if you think that a woman is not getting hers in, man, please come on, man. I just didn't care. I just didn't care. But when we got ready to start getting serious, man, things got serious. I didn't think this one was doing anything. Look, man, you never know, is what I'm saying. They go for that long term get your back game. I'm not wasting no years of my life on no woman or nobody else. My life is too important. But a female leftover will waste half her life trying to get back at you. Long term game, man. It's crazy. Let's let her cook, though. You guys smash that like button. If you're in here on TikTok, go ahead and, tap the screen or whatever and make sure you follow. Let's go.
Now, that doesn't mean that every woman in a relationship is a hoe. I have a lot of friends in long-term relationships who are faithful and committed and would absolutely never. But what I'm going to do today, like I said, is put y'all on game and help you figure out if your girl is the hoe friend. If it feels like she's always picking fights, it's not because she's a nag or you're always doing something wrong. It's probably because she's a hoe. And she's looking for an escape to go be a hoe. If y'all get in a fight and the first thing she do is pack a bag, that's a hoe.
I never had that happen to me, but the starting fights, you know what I'm saying? I gotta find that in here. The starting fights thing, I already knew what that was. That's why you guys see me with this super calm composure, because she would start fights, and I knew she was trying to have a reason to be like, "Oh yeah, he's always mad," and then start sucking some dude's thing. No, I'm not even gonna give. You're gonna have no excuse for doing it. So when you do it, you're gonna look stupid, and when I leave you, you're gonna look even dumber. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man. You got to move different, and you never should attach yourself to a person and think that they're yours, regardless of marriage or whatever. They're humans. They're gonna do whatever, and whenever they do something crazy, just walk away. Just walk away, man. Just walk away. I'm telling you, man. That's where the power's at.
That's a hoe. She hoe-tacular. She horrific. Now this one should go without saying, but a lot of y'all.
You're a powerful person too if you're with someone. And hang on, I just got through working out. When you're with someone, they do something stupid, and you leave, and they're trying to beg you to stay, and you're like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm done." And they burst in or whatever, outburst and start, "Yeah, my family told me you were going to do this." If your family warned you, you knew I'd do it, and you still did it. What are we talking about here? Arriva dirt, you motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing for you. So, remember, as a guy or if you're a woman, whatever, make sure you maintain that power to walk away. You want to know how you maintain that power? You're completely, as a man, you're completely independent, man. You know what I'm saying? I taught her everything she knew, so I could walk away at any point in time. I'm like, okay, well, you're well equipped now. You seem like you're, ready to conquer the world, but you're not going to conquer me. And I just walk away. Let your absence speak volumes. You don't got to say nothing. Just walk away. Do better. You can do better. Do better.
Y'all be acting disability check level slow when it comes to these hoes. If she was talking to you when she had a man, understand she is talking to other men while you are her man. And it is multiple. It is not one. When they Tarzan from Wang Johnson to Wang Johnson, they won't let go of one until they got another one in their hand. Understand that she usually has a roster of like 5, 6, 7 different fucking dudes. And she's just throwing spaghetti at the wall. Whichever one sticks is the one she's gonna cling on to when she's finally done with you. If you cheated and she stayed, that's a hoe. That's her get out of jail hoe free card. She's always talking about her hoe friends, but still chilling with them. She's probably the biggest.
So that part, right? The letting go of the cheating. Oh man, I should have known it was a chess move. I should have known. But yeah, when because I can't cheat. I don't cheat well. I can cheat. I can do some stuff, but I know karma and my conscience gets to me. So me being who I am, I owned up to it. You know what I mean? Even worse, I let her see what she wanted to see. Whatever, man. I know. But see, me, I would have just left. But with her crazy self, I guess she just internalized it and decided, I'm going to spend years trying to get back at this guy. Now, what ended up happening to her, I don't know where she's at right now. I know she just had another kid and don't know who the dad is. And I'm me looking like I do, doing what I do. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I can't believe somebody would put that kind of time and effort into trying to get somebody back. But she's speaking truth over here, man. I hate to tell y'all this. A lot of you guys are married or whatever. Man, she hates your guts and you don't even know it. It's all right, man. Listen, when you go through it, you'll be over here, you know what I'm saying, with us, you know what I mean, talking about spreading the knowledge, because it's a wrap, man. She's dropping facts.
Biggest hoe in the fucking group. Hoes don't go from single to faithful. They go from single to fucking sneaky, okay? Like, y'all can say whatever you want about what grown women do when they're single and they're dating. But at the end of the day, you got to understand that a good girl is not going to be chilling with a gang of hoes when she's in a relationship. That just doesn't make sense, because hoes will always put you in a compromising situation no matter how many boundaries you draw. I can't tell you how many bitches I've gotten into it with because I wouldn't wingman them when I was in a relationship and they were too. Or, the guys they be around treat them like a hoe and they assume you're a hoe because you're around them. They just put you in dangerous and compromising situations.
Well, here's the thing. If you know that the chick is 304, then why are you still, like, you are one. You're just one in denial. Like, you're delusional because you've got some game, but you've gotten the game from 304 culture. You didn't, like, get it from your daddy or nothing like that. Like, an uncle that was teaching you something, but not like an uncle that taught you the wrong way by being the wrong kind of uncle. But I mean, y'all are just out here learning the wrong kind of way, and you wear the scars with the way that you talk, with the way that you cuss, with the way that you're living your life. You're not married. You're not wedded. You're still out here talking all this. You're not married. And again, I'm not talking about this woman in particular, but I'm pretty sure she's probably not married. But again, I don't know. But this is the culture. If you're around a bunch of 304s and you're saying you're not, it's not going to go over well. It's not. It'd be like me hanging out with a bunch of criminals and being like, nah, I'm a war veteran. I would never. But that's all I hang out with is criminals. Come on, man. Come on. You got to surround yourself with positive energy. Whatever energy you surround yourself with, you're going to pick up on it, period.
And now I'm in trouble because of the way she presents herself in public. Birds of a feather flock together, and baby, I ain't ever been a bird-ass bitch. So when I'm cuffed up, I'm not chilling with hoe friends. Even when I'm single, I prefer not to chill with a gang of fucking hoes, because that's how you find yourself in some fucking trouble. One of the biggest indicators that a woman is a hoe is if you hear her trying to out her friends for doing hoe shit, especially in front of strangers or their man or any other man for that matter, because hoes love being the center of attention. They have to constantly have the affections and desire of every man in the room, even when their man is in the room. And more often than not, they try to make themselves look good by putting other women down. If that's really her fucking friend and she ain't a hoe, why are you befriending hoes? And why are you talking about your friend like she's a hoe? You're starting to see that.
Well, yeah, and that, they won't just talk about their friend in a 304 nature. They'll talk about them any kind of way. Any dirt they can think of, any breakup, there's no reason for it. You're not even looking at the person like that, but they'll bring this stuff up, man. And you just be like, "Why are you?" You know more about this person than you need to know, because the person you're with is so insecure, and they're always needing to shade everybody. They will shade everybody, and I'm not just talking about my ex-wife, but from what I've observed as well, they will shade everybody around them. There's like not a single person didn't catch a stray. So then when you start hearing this stuff after a while, you're like, dang, man, I wish I'd known this years ago, man, because I'm sure I'm catching these strays too, man. There's everybody around you. Like, come on. They don't even know they're doing it. Can't help themselves. So she's right about that. You know what I mean? She's dropping some game, man. Like, I don't know how she's managing to try to keep herself above the fray. Like, she's trying to make it seem like she ain't got nothing to do with this kind of culture, but I don't know.
The math don't math, right? It's just it's this old ass game, and I know a lot of men peep it, right? And a lot of the time you don't want to peep it when it comes to your bitch, but hoes love making themselves look like a good girl at the expense of their friend's reputation. Now, not only do you have a backstabbing, conniving, manipulative, plotting ass bitch,
Facts.
you also got a hoe as a fucking girlfriend. That shit sucks, man.
Man, listen,
I said
I'm telling
before,
you,
and I'm
bro.
gonna say it again. The devil never.
I'm telling you, anything worse than that is finding out you got one for a wife. Boy, I'm telling you, man, like when you have that epiphany moment, and it's normally when they do something really goofy, like get away from you long enough for you to start thinking, and you start putting things together, and you like, oh shit, you just be like, oh shit, you be like looking for the door, you know what I mean? If you're lucky like me, she's still out there 304 in it in another state, having her 30 days of vacation, looking at you through the ring light like a freaking weirdo. You can still pack up, throw everything in the back of your pickup truck, and haul ass, get your freedom, and never look back. You ain't got to move into the mountains in the middle of nowhere like I did. I had to heal, okay? Believe it or not, I was deeply in love with whatever that person was presenting to me. Now, if she was a narcissist or borderline personality disorder, if she was presenting a mirrored image of myself, well, then I need to look for a lady that's in more of alignment with me. I need myself a nice female version of me. But I don't need the fake narcissist chameleon that's just waiting for me to be out of money and always causing problems, which I would never do anyway. I'm a problem solver. But when she was doing her narc thing and giving me this presentation, it was convincing and I liked it. So I know that's what I need to go for. Like a best friend type situation. You know what I mean? Me and her, Bonnie and Clyde. Not us against the world, but you know what I mean. I need someone more in alignment with me. I don't want the opposites. I can't do that, man. I can't deal with crazy. I'm too based. I can't deal with crazy. I don't like to deal with drama, and I don't like people that make drama out of nothing daily. And when you come to that realization, you're like, man, I don't want to do this no more. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the guys, man, that managed to get away. For those that are trapped with the kids, man, and a bunch of assets, I'll pray for you, brother. That's all I can do. Anyway, I'm free. Let's keep it moving.
Ever comes to you with red horns and hoof. He comes dressed as everything that you want. So a lot of these women pretending to be virtuous women, docile, soft, submissive, and traditional are the biggest fucking hoes out there. I swear to God, they're not being submissive. They're being manipulative. It is so easy to wrap a man around your finger with a soft demeanor and a submissive position. Look, at the end of the day, I think it kind of goes without saying that any woman who's willing to put down her friend, whether it's privately for your entertainment.
The caveat off of that, the counterpunch, uh, figuratively, the same way a woman can be whatever docile and nice to manipulate a man is the same way a man can fall into his pookie energy and go buy some gear or whatever, borrow somebody's car, and manipulate this woman into thinking that he's more than what he is. So it's just manipulative people. There's no special energy you goofy ass females have over men, right? Just dudes be horny and don't be thinking properly. That's it. Don't fool yourselves, man. Don't even do it. That's why y'all still single.
Or publicly for her praise is not somebody you could trust. You should be able to peep that from a mile away, but at the end of the day, these women will wrap you around their finger, and it's usually, like you're too far gone. But I'll tell you this much, it's not the single bitches that be out here hoeing. They be out here having a time of their life doing whatever the fuck they want because they can. Doesn't come in.
Well, her saying that they're doing whatever the F they want just because they can don't mean that they're not 304. That don't mean that they're not. You just framed it differently. It sounds like 304 behavior at best. I mean, what did out here doing whatever they want, liberator? What else they're going to be doing? They're not building businesses and changing the world. Man, whatever, man. She's saying this because she's single.
At the expense of somebody else's feelings or at a betrayal. They don't have to put anybody down. They don't have to talk about nobody, because I'm gonna tell you this much, there's no version of this world I want my man to be uncomfortable with me hanging around with my best fucking friend, or any of my friends for that matter. So if she out here putting down her friends, talking about they hoes, trust me when I tell you that she has done far worse than anything she's pretending her friends did.
So did she drop game? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Shout out to everybody on TikTok that joined me. Make sure you also follow. Make sure that you're over here on TikTok because you get the exclusive videos before I post them on YouTube. So you guys let me know. What do you think? I think she was dropping game. I also think that she was caveating single women. Oh, single women ain't out here doing the same as much as these women in relationships. You're all doing the same. Basically, men need to go their own way. MGTOW, baby. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the Passport Bros and the MGTOW boys. Let's hold the line. Let them keep squirming. Let's hold the line. Anyway, y'all, love and light. I'm your brother, and I'm out.